Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I look kind of like a banana right now, but that's because I am in the process of bleaching and trying to fix my hair. I documented the whole process and my entire journey. That video should be up probably before this, maybe after. Haven't really decided yet, but it will eventually make it online. This is not going to be how my hair will be for the rest of eternity, obviously, because hair grows. But I also am going to try to bleach it again, lighten it, just figure it out. But for now I'm going to give my hair a rest for at least a week because I really don't want to be bald. So yeah, today for this video I'm going to do a haul. I ordered some makeup online and I'm going to do a full face first impressions with it as much as I can. There are a few products that I didn't purchase, like primer or eyebrows or anything like that, but I'm going to do on camera a full face first impressions with the makeup I bought, and then just let you guys know what I think about it. I am also going to do a wear test with the foundation and concealer that I bought, but not today because it's currently 9:45 at night, so can't really do a wear test because I'll be going to bed right after this video. But yeah, so if you want to see how it all turns out, just keep on watching. Alright, here is all of the stuff I bought. I am going to be using one thing that is not a brand new purchase. I have used it like twice before, but I did just recently get it, and that's the Morphe, what is this, 25B palette. I've used this I think twice, but I really want to use it for this video just because I really love the shades and it's kind of like my go-to colors and everything. So it's not technically a first impressions, but I haven't even used all the shades in this, so I'm going to go ahead and moisturize and prime my face off of camera because those are going to be my normal primers and stuff that I use. They're not going to be first impressions either. So yeah. Alrighty, I am back. So let's get this started. I am going to first use the foundation I bought, obviously. So the foundation I bought is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. I guess that's the whole name. Yeah, the new one that a lot of people have been talking about. I've seen lots of stuff about this. I've seen lots of very mixed reviews, but I just really want to try it for myself. So that's what we're going to do. So I got the shade 102 Fair Porcelain, which is the lightest shade. So hopefully it works for me. It has a pump, so I'm just going to pump some stuff out on the back of my hand. Alright. Seems like a pretty good match, so I'm just going to go ahead and see how this turns out. Wow. It has kind of a weird smell to it. Wow. Okay, right off the bat, it seems very full coverage, which is perfect because that is what I like, to cover up all my acne scars. A little bit seems to be going a long way, and it seems to be like a perfect color match for me. It does look a little drying, which I have heard people complain about, but alright, I used everything that I pumped out of the back of my hand, and it's definitely not super full coverage. It's not like the amount of coverage that I want. You can still see the hyperpigmentation from my scars on my cheeks really well, I feel like. Other than that, I don't really see many problems with it. It doesn't seem to be like emphasizing texture. I don't have a lot of texture, I just have like some like bumps on my forehead right now. Don't really know where that came from, but it does seem to be very strongly yellow undertoned, but it seems to be about the right color. I'm going to see if it will layer up nicely, so I'm just going to put a little bit more on the back of my hand and just see what happens with that. Alright, it definitely did build. It didn't like cake up or anything. The color, I don't know if it's oxidizing or if I'm just noticing it more when I pull the mirror closer to myself, but the color isn't a perfect match. It is slightly, it's not even like too dark for me, it's just almost like too yellow, and I have the yellow undertones in my skin, and I feel like I'm also pretty pale to where it's like the yellow just is like a little darker than my neck. In the viewfinder it looks very yellow on my face and very white on my neck. In person it's really not that noticeable, like I'd probably be the only person to notice it. But this side seems to be pretty good covered as far as acne scars go, and then this side maybe isn't. I don't know, maybe I put like a little bit more on this side. I'm going to do like a tiny bit more over here and then just jump right into concealer and leave it alone. But yeah, I'm just going to do like the tiniest bit more on that side of my face. Great. That looks good. Honestly, I like the way it looks. Ooh. It hit some dry patches right here, which I generally don't notice dry patches. Let's see if I can smooth that out with a beauty blender. That's very strange. I gotta switch hands. Yeah, it's like clinging to the dry patches around my nose, which with most foundations I don't get dryness. So I have heard lots of people saying this is very drying. Whoa. It also, it's not very tacky. Like it feels almost like powder. It's really weird. Alright, let's move into concealer. Alright, now time to conceal. I actually bought two concealers. I got the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour in C1. I guess it's, yeah, C1, the lightest shade. I got the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer in the shade Light Natural 005, and it claims to be waterproof. I have been wanting to try this for a really long time because Casey Holmes talked about this concealer, and I really love her, and she and I have the same skin type and everything. And then I really wanted to try this because it just came out and everyone was talking about it. And looking at them in the bottles, the Makeup Revolution one definitely looks lighter. But I don't know. I kind of want to try. I'm going to do one on one and one on the other because I'm not going out because it's almost 11 o'clock. Filming this video has been a process. Having to take a lot of breaks in between. I think I'm going to do the Makeup Revolution concealer under this eye and the Glamouflage under this eye, just because I'm not going to go anywhere because it's late at night and I really want to see how both of them work. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, this has like a bigger doe foot applicator. I'm sure it's trying to be like Shape Tape, which I've actually used and am not the biggest fan of. I feel like it emphasizes my pores a lot and it can get cakey so easily, and it's just so expensive. So I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of the Tarte Shape Tape. Wow, that's a really nice color. Oh, it smells like paint. Ooh. And if you can hear my roommates, I apologize. I have, yeah, people right through that wall, so. There is a really weird dryness situation going on with my nose. I'm not really sure what that is all about, but it also kind of seems like the concealer like lifted right around here, like the foundation that was there. I also don't really put foundation underneath my eyes just because I know I'm going to put concealer there, but I do feel like there's like this patch right here where the coverage got lifted. Like, I don't know, I'm going to put a little bit more on and see if I'm like just crazy. I I doubt you'll be able to see it in the video, but there is like a little patch where I feel like it's like not super concealed, like right around here. Like everything else looks great. Like my under eye looks really good. It's a nice color. I don't think it's necessarily highlighting, but that's a lot to ask for in a concealer. It has to be like pretty much white on me. But like I feel like there's this little patch right here, and it like didn't take the second time either. So I don't know if it's like something going on with my skin or if it's the concealer. I'll definitely try it out more before I have my final opinion on it. So now we're going to go in with the Catrice concealer underneath the other eye. So, oh, that, everything's really fragranced. This kind of smells like perfume. I don't know, but that is a very yellow tone concealer. And I'm pretty sure that's darker than my foundation. So that's not encouraging at all. So that concealer just blended out so beautifully. I definitely feel like the Makeup Revolution side looks slightly cakier than the Catrice side. I don't know if there's something weird going on with my skin because of that weird like patch over here that didn't like take the concealer very well, but honestly at this moment I'm definitely liking the Catrice side better. I don't think I can necessarily see like a darker, it's not like my under eye is like significantly darker than it was before, and I can lighten it up with powder, so it's really not that big of a deal. But we're gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution to do highlighting, even though it's really not lighter. I'm just gonna see how it like does on my forehead and like around my mouth, if it like picks up foundation or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. It looks really good. I think it added some coverage. It didn't highlight necessarily, just because it's not really that much lighter than the foundation, but it looks really nice. I don't know if I have like a strong preference one or the other. I like the Catrice just because I feel like it went on a little bit smoother, but I don't have a full opinion on them yet. I'd have to test them out a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and set my face and do my eyebrows off camera because I didn't buy anything new for that, and I'll be right back to continue this video. So, alright, I am back. My face is set, eyebrows on. I am going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Morphe 25B palette. It's just a lot of, if I can open it, it's just a lot of very beautiful, warmer shades. And this is definitely the kind of stuff I'd go for. I'm always going for like browns and neutrals and kind of stuff, so I taped the names on the top of it because I hate not knowing what names of the eyeshadows are and stuff. I'm going to go in with this neutral shade right here. It's called Shy. I'll go ahead and set my lids with this. I don't really have a look planned out with this. I think I'm just going to do like a very light, probably not honestly. We're just going to go in and see what happens. I really want to use one of these shimmer shades, and also I bought the Stila glitters in Diamond Dust, so I'm definitely going to use this. So I'm not going to do a light look, I'm going to do a dramatic dark look because I want to. I'm first going to go in with this light brown shade. It's called Truth in my crease, just to go ahead and start warming it up. Alright, next on that, with that same brush, I'm going to go in with this shade called Seek. It's more of this gray tone shade right here. We're just going to do the same thing we did with that lighter shade. really like the look of that. Oh, my boyfriend texted me. I really like the color of that. Like the tone of that looks really nice. So I'm gonna keep with that theme, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab a smaller blending brush and go in with, I think, the double this shade. It's just a deeper browny shade with that gray undertone. We're gonna, here, it's not where I wanted it. Just gonna dip that brush in the shade and go up in the crease with it. Not going too high. And then bringing that down on the outer half. Alright, obviously that is a very messy application, so I'm going to go in with this more dense blender brush and with nothing on it, and just blend that out. That looks so pretty. I'm gonna text him back really quick. Alright, I really love the way this looks, and if I was gonna go out, maybe I'd deepen it up a little bit, but I really love just the tone of this look so far. So I think I'm gonna go in with one of the shimmers and then go over top of it with the Stila glitter. I'm really feeling this golden shade on the end. It's called Topaz. And so I'm gonna see how it works on a brush, but I'm honestly pretty sure I'm gonna go and end up going in with my finger, just from my experience beforehand. See, look, I run my brush in it, and it gets, I don't even know if you can see that, but it like gets, it just kicks up really bad. And it looks really good on the brush. Like, it looks like it's gonna be a really intense look. So we're gonna see. Oh wow, okay. That's so pretty. I'm guessing before when I played with these, the brush I was using just wasn't a good kind of brush for these eyeshadows. But that is so beautiful. Getting a little bit of fallout, but nothing I can't fix. That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love that. Let me get a brush and wipe away this fallout. I'm just gonna grab this little stippling brush. Wow, I absolutely love that. I will say, the pigmentation is concentrated in certain spots where, like, I guess more of the chunks were, but I can just smooth that out so easily with a brush. I just absolutely love this shade. I think this is maybe one of the ones I just swatched and didn't really use. Wow. It does look a little chunky on the eye in certain spots, but like, I think you'd have to be looking pretty close to see that. So, oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, I am so impressed with this eyeshadow look, how it turned out. I'm really loving it. Honestly, thinking it's the hair that's making me love this look so much. Like, I feel like the blonde really contrasts well with this eye look. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go ahead with the Stila and then do my lower lash line. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and I've seen people just apply it like straight onto the eye, so that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, I just almost knocked my phone off. I've heard also that it takes on the color of the shadow below, and I'm really hoping, because I don't want to lose this coloring. So let's just see. Oh, that overpowers it a lot. Maybe if we just do like a little bit, and then try and blend it. It honestly, it overpowered it at first, but now it's just kind of adding like another dimension, because like you can still definitely see that color underneath. It didn't really, it kind of transferred onto the little applicator, which makes me kind of nervous because like you wouldn't want to like change the color of the whole glitter bottle, but I don't know. Okay, I will say the silver is kind of overpowering the look, so it's really not taking on the color of the shadow underneath like I've heard. I don't absolutely hate it, it just definitely alters the look and brings it to a different level, I think. And the eyes are looking slightly different. Like this one looks more silver and this one looks like that mustardy color originally. I'm not like mad at it, it's not like the worst thing ever, but it's definitely altering the look that I really liked. But that's okay. I'm gonna try to even these out. It definitely makes it like more glam, and it's not bad at all. Like it doesn't look bad, and I really like this. I think I'm gonna try this out more like on its own kind of a deal, but so far I just think it just added a certain level to the look that I wasn't necessarily looking for, but I really like it. So alright, for the lower lash line, I'm just going to take this little tapered brush. I don't know where it's from. I'll put it in the description. Oh, wait. It's a Coastal Senses brush in BRC S08. I feel like such a beauty guru. Alright. I'm going to go in with the double shade, the darker shade that I did on my eyes, just on my lower lash line. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara. This is the Voluminous Miss Manga mascara. This is not a first impressions. I actually really like this mascara, and I've used this mascara multiple times, so I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and I'll be right back to finish up the face. Alright, I am back, and it's time to finish up the face. I have a few products here for contouring and blush and stuff. So I picked up the Essence Shape Your Face Contouring Palette in Ready Set Pink. I was really drawn to this because of the bronzer in it, just because it's more of a cool tone bronzer, and I love cool tone bronzers. It's definitely coming up warmer in the viewfinder than it is in person, but I'm really excited about that. And this blush honestly kind of scares me, but it's also not the blush we're going to use today. So I'm going to use this to contour my face because I have a bronzer that I'm going to use as well. Alright, I'm going to use my little Wet n Wild brush with this. It's really dark, so I'm going to have to be really careful with this just because I don't want to turn muddy. It's pulling a lot warmer on my skin than I was hoping, but it's not terrible. Yeah, that's pulling a lot warmer. I feel like it's pulling a little orange, which is not the best look. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely a little bit more orange. I don't think it looks terrible, but it's not what I thought it was going to look like. But that's okay. So, alright, next I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze in Bronzer. I think that's the color. That's all it says. And it is a huge pan, and it is so orangey looking. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this screams I'm going to pull so orange, which is just going to be fantastic. So, let's just see what happens. I'm just going to grab this brush from Target. Just go ahead and just bronze. Oh, that's nice and orange. It's okay, it matches my hair. Right, I am looking bronzy, orangey goddess. So It's definitely very an orange tinge. Not the biggest fan of this right now. Definitely don't know if I'll use it again. I will try it out probably in some later videos and just maybe use a different contour shade with it. Maybe that'll help. I'm pretty pale, clearly, so I feel like undertones just show up so beautifully on my skin. So if it is a slight orange undertone, it's just going to be a full orange undertone on my skin. So there's not much leeway with that. Lastly, to finish up the face, I'm going to go in with this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I have been dying to get this for such a long time, and I finally broke down and just bought it because they decided to sell Milani stuff on the Ulta website, and I was ordering stuff anyway, so I added this to my cart at the very last minute. Ooh, a lot of kick up. Ooh, that's so pretty. I feel like when I look in the viewfinder, all I can see is just an orange glob on the side of my face from that bronzer. I don't really like pigmented blushes because I feel like you can go from cute to like, look at like that old lady with like the bright blue eyeshadow and like the big blush in like 3 seconds. And I feel like this just adds just like a really nice flush. Alright, now to finish up this video.
Sorry.
No, you're totally good.
I just wanted to see how your makeup was looking.
I'm terrified because this is the liquid lipstick I bought, and this is the color. It's a metallic.
That's why it
metallic matte. I don't really know how you can be metallic and matte at the same time.
I think it's possible.
I mean, like, I guess it's supposed to be just like shimmery.
Yeah.
But this looks 0% shimmery
I was like on
my hand. So we're gonna see what it looks like on the lips, everybody. This is the NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Lip in, where's your name? Mauve Mist. It's more like brown disappointment.
I was like, it looks really brown.
Yeah. And it does not go with this look at all. So we're just, oh, I can't do it from that far. But
I feel like it kind of goes, not completely, but like you can get away with it.
Well, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. It's like,
well, I know you're not
11:25 at night.
I'm very aware that you're not going anywhere.
We have an 8 a.m. I will say, I really like this applicator because it's like bent, and so I feel like I could just like do it really nicely. My lips look like a butthole right now. I always think of Jaclyn Hill being like butthole lips. Oh my god. I really don't see the glitter or like the metallic side of this. It honestly looks like a matte liquid lipstick. Ooh. I don't know if it's one of those ones where you have to like activate it, but like when I rub my lips together, like I see glitter now. Do you see that?
Have you seen those that it's like they're matte and then you rub your lips together and it turns like completely metallic?
I wonder if that's what this is. Cause like whoa, like you can even see it in the viewfinder. Like look at that chunk of glitter. Honestly, not mad at it. Honestly, not mad at the way it looks with this eye look either, because it's very brown tone. I don't know if I would totally go out like this, but
what lipstick would you wear with that?
With this, with the eyes, I don't even know. Like, I am not a professional. I don't know, but like this lip is turning out really cool. I honestly really like that.
We were trash talking it.
I was hardcore. Like this is not a metallic liquid lipstick. Alright guys, this is how the first impressions haul went. I really like some of the products, like the bronzer, I'm not too sure how I feel about it, but I'm really liking this lip. Like the more I look at it, it looks so good, and these eyes, I'm living for it. I just really like the way this whole look turned out, and I'm gonna do a more in-depth like check-in kind of video with the foundations and the concealers. So, well, the foundation and the concealers. There's one foundation. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, comment, like, follow me on my other social medias, whatever you're feeling today. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!